You have to grow from the inside out. None can teach you. None can make you spiritual. There is no other teacher but your own soul. Never think there is anything impossible for the soul. But there is a man who lives this philosophy to its fullest. On 12th of December 1950, Sethu Madhavan was born to a modest family in Kerala. He was their fifth child. And is now known as S Madhavan. An obedient son, a protective brother, an ideal husband, a caring father, an accommodating boss, a mentor, and a guiding angel. These are just a few adjectives to describe the magnanimity of his role in each aspect of his life. A.S. Madhavan is an immense source of inspiration and enlightenment for everyone around him. His partner and friend aptly puts,
He's not a person itself, he is an institution by himself.
the strong values he learned from a tightly knit family and the education he got from life has made him richer and stronger as a person. To his family, he is an inspiration, and to his friends, he is a philosopher and guide.
ഒരു ഫിലോസഫർ, ഒരു ഗൈഡ് എന്ന രീതിയിൽ, ഒരു ഗുരു എന്ന രീതിയിലായിരുന്നു പല കാര്യങ്ങളും എനിക്ക് ഉപദേശിച്ചു തന്നിരുന്നത്.
I have to think back 30 years, when I had met him, and gradually, like the role played as a husband, I was looking out for a mature person, and he was the person, the right person, and slowly I realized he's a friend to, a companion to, and then as a father, like for the children, both of them, they are like a model person for Divya as well as for Dhruva. And then when you see him as a son in this big family, that's like being the eldest son, he's just like his father.
It is amazing how he has the ability to do multiple things at a time. He can work, yet devote enough time to family and also find time for his charity. And all this is only possible for a man who is spiritually awakened. A.S. Madhavan's coming to Mumbai was a matter of chance. Little did he know that a trip was meant to accompany his grandmother to Mumbai in the year 1968 would mark the beginning of a journey of a lifetime. Destiny had other plans for him, and he got a job in Mumbai. There was no going home from that point.
It happened to come one day because I got sick and nobody else is there to bring my mother. So he's forcefully to bring the mother, and the next day we arranged him a job and he stuck in Bombay. After that only he got married and life settled down.
While he was still employed, his genius was not hidden from people who worked with him. Mr. Lalit Jobinputra saw his potential and offered him to start their own venture in partnership.
I remember 25 years back, my office was situated next to the Gordon Woodrow's office. And one day, he walks into my office and starts talking to me. And that was a place where I saw a glitter in his eyes, a glitter which showed me a lot of future. It was the same very day on our first meeting told you that, Madhavan, why don't you think of leaving Gordon Woodruff and joining me? We can make an excellent team. It was a love at first sight, which not only conceptualized, but it also conceived and is still producing children.
Thus, Flyjack began in the year 1990 under the leadership of Mr. Madhavan in partnership with Mr. Jobin Putra. What made this unique was Mr. Madhavan's ability to not only lead the team, but to carry the whole team along with him. He knew if the team grows, the company grows in turn.
Identify all the A-class customers, plan it out in such a way that focusing what is the basic requirement now, what we are doing now, and what more we can do.
Flyjack has developed into a leading organization in Indian logistics sector with 25 branches and operations in over 40 countries of the world. More important, under Madhavan's leadership, it has emerged into an organization with core values like customer delight, self-development of employees and social concern. Now this multi-billion-dollar venture has been acquired by the over $4 billion Japanese company Hitachi Logistics as a step forward into consolidation, including strategic alliances and joint ventures, and help in better organizing the freight sector in India. Madhavan is also the founder-director of JWC Logistics Park Private Limited, Mumbai, a huge container freight station spread on over 25 acres of land, with all infrastructure facility including warehousing, distributions and a fleet of vehicles equipped with heavy lift equipments like reach stackers. His success and popularity with his team is not a matter of chance. He has always made himself approachable for the people around him. His uncanny ability to solve problems at the right time and place has earned him the respect of many.
If you go and sit with him, ask him, yeah, this is a problem, he will have a different version which you must have never thought about it. That's the way he explained things. By the time he explained everything, you have understood the intricacies of the work, and he puts you at ease talking about the spirituality. And one is comfortable. So when you come out of him, your problem is solved and you gain strength also.
Hip hip! Hooray! Hip hip! Hooray!
I have been the head of logistics with Larsen & Toubro, and so about 5 days after I joined, you walked into my office. I remember distinctly, it was a Dasara day and we were about to have a puja in the office, and you said that what does it signify when you break a coconut? And none of us were able to give any answers, and you rightly said that the ego is dissolved once the coconut is broken, and this had a very great impact on us.
A.S. Madhavan is a grounded person. He is someone who has climbed up the ladder. From the days when he had few clothes to wear and walked around practically bare feet till today, where he is running an empire, he has seen all the phases of life. All this has made him better understand hard work and value of effort.
Little things you do for me and nobody else make me feel good.
I remember there's one incident which is always there in my mind, because of which I feel very confident. We had a big fight and I was not listening to you. As usual, you came into my room, I was sitting on my bed and you told me, see Divya, whatever happens, I love you 100%. And out of that 100%, anything you do, that compassion and that love that you have towards me will never become 99.9. It will always be 100%.
Together, the little things you do for me.
All the moral values, all the beautiful lessons that I have learned throughout my life, the small things that you have taught me, and I would never let you down, and I always try to make you a proud father. Thank you, Dad, for everything that you have done for me. I don't know how to express it in words. It's coming straight from my heart. I can just say one thing. Dad, I love you, I adore you, and I worship you.
His deep connect with spirituality has lent him the ability to solve a problem without any conflict. As it is rightly said, the real voyage of life consists not in seeking new landscapes, but in having a new eye. He connects with his higher self when he meditates. He is able to see what a normal eye cannot see.
He is a very spiritual person, and he feels that through meditation and enlightenment or self-realization, he can connect himself to God, and that's how he wants to go further towards self-realization.
Madhavan has been a spiritual guide and inspiration to his family and co-workers equally.
I admire so many different qualities about him, and personally, in my career or in my personal life, professional, everything, I look upon him like a guru. I mean, somebody who can guide me.
Spirituality has not only helped him in maintaining balance between work and family, it has also helped him take rational decisions. True intelligence operates silently. Stillness is where creativity and solutions to problems are found.
He says when he's meditating, he can really get solutions for so many problems, whatever he's facing, or day-to-day life, or whether it is customer or his wife or his children or the family people. He sees things clearly when he's meditating.
He does not preach in the pretext of spirituality. He believes in inculcating positive thinking in the mind, which also reflects in his company philosophy.
He is at the second stage of the path, which is where you realize that you're not the mind, you've gone beyond the mind. That is actually a state of self-realization. The complete path in itself is where you attain to God realization. So he is a self-realized soul, he has a massive state of consciousness, and that is where he is at the moment.
A man who has so much to give selflessly, be it friends or family, also has a heart for charity. He has always readily offered support, both monetary and emotional, to whoever seeks it from him.
എൻ്റെ ഗ്രാൻഡ് സൺ ജനിച്ചപ്പോൾ അവൻ വളരെ he was very sick that time. Then we admitted him into the hospital. He used to come and ask me, whatever you want. Whatever you want, money, I will give you.
And Madhavan has come and given us all help and cooperation, and that, probably that's why she is very emotional. But more than that, I mean, even if it is not us, he would always help somebody else if they were also in the same position.
His charity and contributions towards old and young alike are uncountable and immeasurable in numbers.
I have seen very, very rich people. I have several friends like that. But more than riches, it is a you in you. It is a real Madhavan in you. the great man in you. You have helped me several occasions. When I was without job, when I was without having any room, when I was not having money, you helped me quite a lot. I can never forget you. I don't know how I can express my emotions to you. I hope that if there is any more life, I will be definitely wanting to be a friend of yours.
ഈ മാധേട്ടൻ്റെ അനിയത്തിയിട്ട് ജനിക്കാൻ പറ്റിയതിൽ എനിക്ക് വളരെയധികം സന്തോഷം തോന്നുന്നുണ്ട്. എന്താ വെച്ചാൽ എല്ലാ കാര്യങ്ങളിലും അത് എന്തെങ്കിലും നമുക്കൊരു വിഷമം വരുമ്പോൾ ആ ഏട്ടൻ്റെ സ്നേഹവും ഇതും എനിക്ക് ഇങ്ങനെ വാക്കുകളോട് പറഞ്ഞ് അറിയിക്കേണ്ടത് അറിയില്ല. ഇങ്ങനെ ഒരു ഏട്ടനെ തന്നിട്ടുള്ള ദൈവത്തിന് ഞാൻ നന്ദി പറയുന്നു. ഇന്നിപ്പോൾ ഈ നിലയിൽ ഞാൻ ഇരിക്കുന്നത് എൻ്റെ ഏട്ടൻ്റെ ഒരു മാത്രമാണ്. പിന്നെ എനിക്ക് എത്ര നന്ദി പറഞ്ഞാലും മതിയാവില്ല. അതേട്ടൻ്റെ എന്താ പറയുക, എന്തോ ദൈവത്തിൻ്റെ ഒരു ഇത് മാത്രമാണ്.
I have known Madhavan nearly for 20 years, being the MD of FlyJack, and I've always seen his love to work, love to people, love to contribute. All right, and then therefore as a person I feel Madhavan is a very, very beautiful person. He gives not the best who gives the most, but he gives the most who gives the best. I think he's giving his best, all right, to whatever he is doing, the work, the social service, the humble person that he is. And even my works on Manasse Relax Please, which became an all-time bestseller in Malayalam, he came so forward to translate this in Malayalam. So he always is a beautiful giver, giver, giver.
Mr. Madhavan, at the time of affiliation, and this area being a rural one, and we were not able to raise funds sufficiently, and we were not able to complete this building. At that time, he came to our rescue and donated money for the construction of classrooms in his father's name.
As A.S. Madhavan takes his first steps in the 6th decade of his life, he is in search of new directions and contributions he can make to self